Welcome, listeners. This is Ivan Franklin Rose, and this is the one about self-care. We're going to give you 5 self-care practices for every area of your life. From an article in the Very Well Mind, written by Elizabeth Scott, PhD, author and specialist in stress, positive psychology, and emotional well-being, and medically reviewed by Rachel Goldman, PhD and wellness expert, also specializing in stress management. Self-care, as the name suggests, is all about caring for yourself and ensure that both your physical and emotional needs are met. All the stress relief activities in the world won't help you if you aren't taking care of yourself. Meditation won't do you any good if you aren't getting adequate sleep. In fact, when you try to meditate, you might doze off because you aren't taking care of your body's need for sleep. Similarly, hitting the gym once in a while won't relieve much stress if you're not regularly fueling your body with healthy, nutrient-dense foods. You need to take care of your basic needs first if you want your stress relief activities to be effective. This article discusses some of the different types of self-care and why they are so important. It also covers some of the things that you can do to develop a self-care plan of your own. What is self-care? It's been defined as a multidimensional, multifaceted process of purposeful engagement in strategies that promote healthy functioning and enhance well-being. Essentially, self-care means a conscious act people take in order to promote their own physical, mental, and emotional health. There are many forms that good self-care can take. It could be ensuring you get enough sleep every night or stepping outside for a few minutes of fresh air. It can also mean taking the time to do things that you enjoy doing. Self-care is vital for building resilience towards those stressors in life that you can't eliminate. When you've taken steps to care for your mind and body, you'll be better equipped to live your best life. Unfortunately, however, many people view self-care as a luxury rather than a priority. Consequently, they're left feeling overwhelmed, tired, and ill-equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges. It is important to assess how you're caring for yourself in several different domains so you can ensure you're caring for your mind, body, and spirit. There are different types of self-care. It isn't just about finding ways to relax. It's about taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. Those are the 5 main ways. In order to care for yourself and well-being, it is important to find a balance that allows you to address each of these areas. Sometimes you might need more self-care in one specific area in order to restore balance or find relief from a stressor in your life. The 7 pillars of self-care fall into the following areas: physical, social, mental, spiritual, emotional, recreational, and environmental. Here we'll concentrate on just the first 5. Physical self-care. You need to take care of your body if you want it to run efficiently. Keep in mind that there is a strong connection between your body and your mind. When you're caring for your body, you'll think and feel better too. Physical self-care includes how you're fueling your body, how much sleep you're getting, how much physical activity you're doing, and how well you're caring for your physical needs. Attending healthcare appointments, taking medication as prescribed, and managing your health are all part of good physical self-care. When it comes to physical self-care, ask yourself the following to assess whether there might be some areas you need to improve. Are you getting adequate sleep? Is your diet fueling your body well? Your body should tell you if some foods don't agree with you. Are you taking charge of your health? Are you getting enough exercising? Are you paying attention to your sexual health? If you don't have a partner, practice self-care in this area as well. Then social self-care is next. Socialization is the key to self-care, but often it's hard to make time for friends and it's easy to neglect your relationships when life gets busy. Close connections are important to your well-being. The best way to cultivate and maintain close relationships is to put time and energy into building your relationships with others. There isn't a certain number of hours you should devote to your friends or work and your relationships. Everyone has slightly different social needs. The key is to figure out what your social needs are and to build enough time into your schedule to create an optimal social life. To assess your social self-care, consider, are you getting enough face-to-face time with your friends? What are you doing to nurture relationship with friends and family? Do you show care and concern about them and make time to congratulate them when good things happen in their life? Next is mental self-care. The way you think and things that you're filling your mind with greatly influence your psychological well-being. Mental self-care includes doing things that keep your mind sharp, like puzzles, or learning about a subject that fascinates you. You might even read books or watch movies that inspire you, fueling your mind. And it's okay to laugh at movies too. I mean, laughter is so good for the soul and your mental self-care. And crying. Crying purges the soul and makes you it's really amazing how crying at a Hallmark movie or something with a good ending that makes you cry for happy tears will refresh your soul. It purges you of all emotions and creates a blank slate that you can start all over again. It's really wonderful. In fact, there was an article on that, how crying can actually turn around sadness, can really turn around negative thoughts, because it purges you and starts you fresh. Anyway, so now we're talking about mental self-care involving doing things that help you stay mentally healthy, like practicing self-compassion and acceptance. Self-compassion is important. We have to forgive ourselves. We can't keep bogging ourselves down with what we did wrong. Just make yourself aware and correct it and move on. We're about improvement, not dwelling on the past. So doing that, practicing self-compassion and acceptance, for example, helps you maintain a healthier inner dialogue with yourself. Here are a couple of questions to consider when you think about mental self-care. Are you making enough time for activities that mentally stimulate you? Are you doing proactive things to help you stay mentally healthy? Are you using positive affirmations in your daily life? Please refer to our podcast on vision boards and positive affirmations. It's so important to your mental health care to have positive thoughts in your life and use positive self-talk. Next is spiritual self-care. Research shows that a life cycle, including religion or spirituality, is generally a healthier lifestyle. Nurturing your spirit, however, doesn't have to involve religion. It can involve anything that helps you develop a deeper sense of meaning, understanding, or connection with the universe. Whether you enjoy meditation, attending a religious service, or praying, spiritual self-care is so important. As you consider your spiritual life, what questions do you ask yourself about your life and experience? Are you engaging in spiritual practices that you find fulfilling? Next is emotional self-care. It is important to have healthy coping skills to deal with uncomfortable emotions like anger, anxiety, and sadness. Emotional self-care may include activities that help you acknowledge and express your feelings regularly and safely. Whether you talk to a partner or close friend about how you feel, or set aside time for leisure activities that help you process your emotions, it is important to incorporate emotional self-care into your life. When assessing your emotional self-care strategies, consider these questions. Do you have healthy ways to process your emotions? Do you incorporate activities into your life that help you feel recharged? Why is self-care important? Having an effective self-care routine has been shown to have a number of important health effects. Some of these include reducing anxiety and depression, reducing stress and improving resilience, improve happiness, improving energy, increasing energy and reducing burnout, stronger interpersonal relationships. According to the World Health Organization, self-care is important because it helps promote health, prevents disease, and helps people better cope with illness. Specific forms of self-care have also been linked to different health and wellness benefits, including a longer life, exercise, finding a sense of purpose in life, and sleep have all been connected to an increased lifespan. Next is develop your self-care plan. What I call a self-care Sunday for me is where I make sure that my needs are met and assess my life on Sundays. An effective self-care plan should be tailored to your life and your needs. It needs to be something created by you for you. Customizing your own self-care plan can act as a preventative measure to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed, overstressed, and burned out. Assess which areas of your life need more attention and self-care, and reassess your life often. As your situation changes, your self-care needs are likely to shift too. As you are building your self-care plan, the following steps can be helpful. 1. Assess your needs. Make a list of the different parts of your life and major activities that you engage in every day. Work, school, relationships, and family are some you might list. Consider your stressors. Think about the aspects of these areas and that cause stress, and consider some ways you might address the stress. Devise self-care strategies. Think about some activities that you can do that will help you feel better in each of these areas of your life. Spending time with friends or developing boundaries, for example, can be a way to build healthy social connections. Plan for challenges. When you discover that you're neglecting a certain aspect of your life, create a plan for change. Take small steps is next. You don't have to tackle everything all at once. Identify one small step you can take to begin caring for yourself better. Schedule time to focus on your needs as last. Even when you feel like you don't have time to squeeze in one more thing, make self-care a priority. When you're caring for all aspects of your life, you'll find that you're able to operate more effectively and efficiently. And I would add, as I always add, wake up each morning with a smile. Find something to smile about in your life, your loved ones, your family, something outside, something you're looking at. Find some reason to be happy and start your day and create a self-care plan that works for you. And with that, have a wonderful day. Until next time, listeners, goodbye.